Dire team ban.
I should have seen that one coming.
Radiant
Admiral
team
Conquer.
Muted on stream. Welcome back to the Dota 2's Champions League, guys. We are here with friends with the team Alternate Attacks. I'm Lysander. I just muted myself, so I unmuted again. And I'm going to reintroduce my co-broadcaster, CloudX, as well as shout out to Epic Esports Events, as well as Face It for bringing us this tournament. We're in game 2. It's the best of 3. Loser goes home, and friends are 1 game up, and they do grab up the Mirana again. Wait, are you still muted? Oh no, where are you? Not sure if you can hear him.
I'm not sure if you can hear me, Lysander, but your voice has gone full robot for me. Thank you for the introduction. I hope this settles down and soon.
Is it still robot?
It's better. It's definitely better.
Okay, definitely better. Alright, so yeah, Skype does get a little bit woozy from time to time. And yeah. Alright, so...
Yeah, I think we're fine now.
Yeah, we should be fine soon. But the Mirana first pick, as well as the Elder Titan follow-up, is going to be met by a Kunkka. Something that has gotten more, popular as time went by. It happened up in a little bit of the pubs first, and then people realized that, support Kunkka is actually pretty good. Some of the Chinese started running it.
I'm not sure if this is one of those spillover effects that happens in Dota every now and then, because from what I remember, Kunkka came onto the circuit with the Shadow Demon as his compadre, but as Shadow Demon started getting banned out, people realized, Kunkka's good by himself as well. So I don't know if it's a phase, if it's a trend, or if it's actually here to stay. But I love Kunkka. I'm happy to watch Kunkka games all day, every day.
Yeah, the
Faceless Void.
Kunkka's X mark the spot is always very strong. There's an issue with the X mark is that. The main issue with the X-Mark is that the combo doesn't do damage on its own. It requires another hero to really put in the deeps, so to speak. So now we get a Faceless Void. I like that. It's, I always call Faceless Void that hot soup, the pot of hot soup. You just need to add the flavoring to it, and you just need the heroes to throw stuff into that soup. So Kunkka is one of them. You got that ghost ship. We got to think of a few others. Sometimes you have a right clicker. Sometimes you have an AOE spell. Right clickers that come to mind, OD that's banned, Clings, a few others. Drow Ranger.
Yeah, unfortunately, Drow Ranger as well, who's banned. Up until last week, I wouldn't have said the sniper, but now I don't think that's too much of a stretch to imagine. Someone did it, if I'm not mistaken, at the MDL.
Yeah, they did it here as well. So sniper was picked once here as well. So it was a niche pick. It was done by Baby Knight from, what was the team name? Imperial.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
So the winner of this goes on to play Imperial, if I'm not mistaken.
Let me just check those brackets.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the bracket right now. And the other group is Pro Dota versus Flipside.
Winner plays Imperial. That's right, and they have got a tough opponent ahead. I do believe the final will be Flipside Imperial, just based on how well they've been playing. But Pro Dota Flipside, it's gonna be quite a challenge. But I think Imperial has been proven to be really strong. When I first saw them, I thought they were just a bunch of cheeses that ran for Pugma strats, but no, they're actually really decent. The other day they played their game against Kaipi. They just absolutely destroyed the Sing Sing stack.
Yeah, I got that one actually. They pretty much slaughtered them over there.
Yeah. All right. So, well, what are your thoughts on the Elder Titan pick? I'm not sure. I haven't really paid attention to bans as much as picks, but Elder Titan, has he been banned so much that we don't see him picked anymore, or is he,
So, a disclaimer, I've been casting trash tier Dota for a long time now, so I'm very happy to see Elder Titan making it to a good game like this. But I feel like the Elder Titan is one of those it's sort of a deterrent for many potential pickups from alternate attacks. His natural order is great versus pickups like the Terrorblade if you're looking for one of those sources of DPS outside of the Chronosphere. He's also a good deterrent for those push lineups with the Echo Storm setup. Also, great synergy with the Mirana if it is going to be one of those roaming support Elder Titans, which I assume it is. And if it's a mid Mirana, of course, skill potential on the middle laner is definitely real. I do like the Elder Titan. I'm not certain that he's a great fit in all lineups, but I think when paired up with the Mirana and up against Void-based lineups, I think it's a pretty good pickup here.
We'll see if the Friends team do run that roamer or core Mirana. I see a lot of popular picks being banned. Looks like alternate had enough of Sand King, so they banned him out as well. That's another really good combo with that Faces Void. You know, do you okay, let me ask you, are you a fan of the Quap?
I'm actually Quap is my most played hero. So yeah, I'm a big fan of the Quap.
Okay, okay. Most played hero. Alright, that's a hero I don't expect to see
Radiant team
most played,
pick.
but
I think it's because I played a lot of Dota. I played a lot more Dota about a couple of years ago, and now I watch a lot more Dota. So I was playing the meta heroes to grind my MMR.
alright.
But alternate attacks are one of those few teams that are
10
known to,
seconds
or rather,
remaining.
they do occasionally like to run the Void on the core role as opposed to the more
5
popular
seconds
offlane role.
remaining.
So I'd watch for that here, in which case they should be looking for another offlaner as well.
Reserve time.
Alright. Slaughter. He's pretty strong, I would say. Pretty strong. I'm a little bit concerned with his laning because of Kunkka.
Dire team pick.
Kunkka does really negate a lot of his ability to sprint away. If he gets axe marked, Juggernaut's gonna just have a field day. Right now, I'd like to see Team Alternate pick up a follow-up stun, something to combo with the Kunkka. Maybe even set it up for him.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, you spoke about the Slaughter being, well, he's gonna have a hard lane up against the
5
Kunkka, but my
seconds
friend, we live in
remaining.
the age of the Iron Talon, so I'm pretty certain if things get hairy for him in the offlane, he's
Reserve
just gonna
time.
run into the jungle, like most offlaners. What I'm not too convinced about though is this Juggernaut pickup. I don't see too much synergy with the Void and the Juggernaut. Like you said, the hot soup analogy. I don't think the Juggernaut fits in too well there.
Yeah. Yeah, Juggernaut and Faces Void are not good combos, but Juggernaut is a strong hero on his own. Can mid, most likely. Can have that safe lane Faces Void. Juggernaut can safe lane. Juggernaut's one of those heroes that you use to push. Void is one of those team fight ultimates. So
10
having
seconds
one
remaining.
non-synergistic hero is okay, I feel. It's not the worst.
Radiant team
Juggernaut
pick.
just provides too much. I think the hero is just really good without being OP.
So I was looking for one of these anti-chronosphere based heroes coming out from Friends, and they've chosen to go with the Dazzle as opposed to the more popular Venge. I think,
10 seconds
okay, I get that the Dazzle gets a lot of physical damage with the Slaughter in, but I do feel
5
like the Venge and
seconds
Slaughter are
remaining.
two peas in a pod. Tons of armor reduction, good Roshan takedown potential, double lockdown among the two of them. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I
Dazzle
think they
Slaughter is
pick up the
something I can get
Dazzle as well
behind.
because Team Alternate don't really want to go for an X here because of how the Void plays out. It's very weird to play the X, but then we did see MVP back at TI run the 5 melee hero with Faceless Void, so we may not know what we're talking about. The Team Alternate draft could be very weird coming up here, or we could just see a more conventional, maybe even pick up something like a Crystal Maiden for the Mana region. I don't think she's played as much now.
Yeah.
But I would like to
Yeah,
see
well-
a Skyruff. That'll be pretty solid as well. Silence strong against Mirana, strong against Dazzle. Good combo with Void. Good roaming potential. Slows
Yeah,
excellent.
definitely Skyrath. I'm not entirely sure why Skyrath really fell off the meta.
He got nerfed quite hard. Doesn't have creep push potential. Squishy. Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah,
much
well-
it. You can't push. You better have some
10
really good
seconds
compensation.
There's also that standalone
5
Luna band.
seconds remaining.
I've always envisioned Luna going along
Dire
with the
team
Shadow
ban.
Demon, but
Yeah.
I guess Friends knows something about alternate attacks that we may or may not know here, which is why we're seeing that Luna band. But Lion pickup, I like this from alternate attacks. Great single target burst, good lockdown versus the Mirana. Also some synergy with the Juggernaut.
10
Yeah,
seconds.
everything
remaining.
for disabled synergy Juggernaut. That's why it's so good.
5 seconds
But
remaining.
we do have the Dazzle, so we gotta play a little bit careful. Friends are running out of extra time though, so we'll have to
Reserve
see
time.
when they decide to pick. Oh, Weaver. I think that hero is
Radiant
silently
team
OP.
back.
Weaver. Oh, not OP, but really strong. In the right matchups, it's really strong.
But I guess in this particular matchup, alternate attacks has enough to deal with the Weaver. Friends not so much. So yeah, I can get behind the Weaver ban here.
10 seconds remaining.
Alternate attacks though,
10 seconds
I
left.
think
5
they've played out their
seconds
lineup
remaining.
really well here. They haven't revealed their hand entirely. We don't know if that's a mid Juggernaut or if it's a safe lane Juggernaut. They probably have the versatility to
Radiant
run him
team
anywhere.
pick.
Thankfully, we've got that Huskar band coming out. That's like one of those last big broods which you don't really see coming from a mile away, but then he's always just lurking over your shoulder,
Yeah,
waiting to make a
that's
mess out
very
of you if
true.
you
That's
don't
very
spot him
true.
out. So
I didn't even see this coming, but yeah, it's very
10
true.
seconds remaining.
With Kunkka, the main issue is the ghost ship
5
makes everything so
seconds
tanky. So usually you want to have someone that can exploit that, and there we go. Yeah,
Dire
Morphling
team
is going to be the play here.
I don't think Friends is too worried about
Safe
this. They've got the Elder
lane
Titan.
Morphling? Yeah, picking the Morphling to the Elder Titan. Maybe it's a Strength Morphling.
Anti-mage.
An Anti-Mage,
Oh, that
yeah.
could be.
Wow.
No, I don't think it's a Strength Morphling because if they do that, then that means we're going to see an offlane Kunkka.
No, Strength Morphling is the offlane, right? Isn't it? No.
I always thought Strength Morphling was the support because you get like a
No,
4-second
jungle.
downtime
I
or
saw that
6-second.
before. Jungle. And then you just greed out because the Elder Titan and Dazzle are not good gankers, so you just greed out with the jungle Morphling. Then you just get enough farm. Then you have your Void offlane. You have a singular Kunkka. It's gonna let Slaughter have quite a bit of an opening. Wait, what am I talking about? No, then you get a Lion and a Kunkka safe lane or something. I don't know.
No, those things get very messy then.
There was a jungle Morphling. I'm not even kidding. It's like that's why That's the only reason I'm saying it. There was a jungle
Note
Morphling the
to
other day.
self: go YouTube jungle Morphling and grind MMR. This could work.
It was an Iron Talon Morphling that went full edgy level 1. Okay, no, he went boots, so it is a strength Morphling.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they tried. I think they baited the anti-mage pick. Yeah, it's gonna be a strength
So-
Morphling. It's off lane.
May, thanks.
Oh, he'll bump right into Dazzle as well. They saw him.
Oh yeah. His smoke's been dispelled, so he definitely knows someone's around here.
Oh, look at that, Nisha. I don't know what his
Morph.
plan was.
But I mean, Morphling doesn't have a ward. Is he trying to bait this out? He's probably spotted already. He's already spotted the fact that he started with boots. I don't think he knows that there isn't a ward over there. Is Nisha gonna die here?
Oh no.
Okay, he juked that one, and then he skilled up the waveform to get out of there. This is not the ideal start for the Morphling. To
He's
put
just
it
gonna back
mildly.
off. I mean, he doesn't matter. He doesn't mind. He's just gonna TP, just walk home and heal up. Anti-mage shouldn't be able to kill him. There's boots on the morph.
30 seconds.
Yeah,
to
I
run.
really don't think anti-mage wants to go for this. So yeah, he makes some space. Maybe trick them into dewarding. He will probably realize that there is a ward there as well. So
Right,
what's
so
the,
now
this
there's-
lane is a mid jug, so it's going to be a safe lane void. Yeah. So yeah, I was tripping myself out with all the calculations, thinking it was a jungle one, but yeah, it's going to be off lane morphing. It's not a tough lane.
The battle begins.
Is it? I mean, yeah, you're right. He's actually got the Elder Titan and the Dazzle. Waveform allows him to get away from both of those. There's no lockdown with the anti-mage either, so he should be all right. But
And
I
going
don't see
strength
how
morph
he's-
means he's not afraid of the Elder Titan anymore because it's, it's not the armor you're going for. When you strength morph, you have no armor, so you're gonna build your armor items up yourself. Like I don't know if mech is too common, but medallion I've seen before. So you build your own armor up.
Alright.
Exotic Deer should have a great time in this middle lane. Mirana can't hope to beat him unless he lands a 5-second arrow or something.
Yeah, well, they're running this pseudo dual lane again. I think Ninja's just gonna be running between mid and bottom every now and then. They are going up against that Slaughter, like you pointed out, and Slaughter. It's actually a Slaughter and an Elder Titan dual lane. Two really tanky, I would say, potential offlaners in their own right, going up against this trial. I don't see how alternate attacks gets a kill here in this lane.
It's more for the experience. No, I think they can get a kill. They have double stuns. Torrent's gonna land. Oh no, Slaughter's gonna start off, and that's how you get a kill. First hit, you
Okay,
kill as well.
Jesus.
Yeah, you need to stop jinxing these guys. Oh no,
Yeah,
no,
it really-
no,
it's
no. Oh
like
no,
every
no.
guy's
Getting the
first double
staple.
hit.
First blood. Oh, very fine. Keeps him alive. Torrent comes out. Doesn't do enough damage. Down the sprint. We'll get first blood. Sound of life. Gonna be very happy with that one. And well, the staple really strong. Therefore, the Elder Titan. When you have 3 heroes and a bunch of creeps, you're gonna get a huge boost in terms of your in terms of your base damage. And now the Impale
It's
comes
not
out.
over.
Slaughter does have that crush, but the X-Mark is gonna see that he gets bounced back. Morphling gets killed off by the Dazzle. I'm not sure what was happening there. And yeah, get killed by the Dazzle. What?
I mean, he still hasn't leveled up. That's probably what contributed to that.
Okay.
The anti-mage doesn't even have an assist, so that was just a straight up solo kill from the Dazzler, from what I can tell.
And that's
With one level in the poison touch.
that was the weirdest thing.
We need a replay feature in Dota.
In live spectating, you can actually bounce it back, but not this.
So this mid matchup, Juggernaut versus Mirana, I don't think. I think it's just one of those peaceful I farm, you farm sort of lanes till they get about level 6 or until the rotation comes in. But what's the game plan here for alternate attacks? Did they just wait it out till they get that Chronosphere and then try and make plays with it, or are they going to be popping smokes earlier with the Kunkka and that Lion? Because again, Friends is doing what they did in the last game. They're just using 2 heroes onto the off lane to ensure that the supports can't move towards mid. And once the Mirana gets a few levels, she's probably going to go up top and start helping out.
Yeah, the main problem with Morphling is that because he doesn't start as a core, he doesn't have a lot of the armor. So Poison Touch actually really hurts him a lot.
And the anti-mage as well, I think he may not be an entirely natural counter to the Morphling, but he does work really well. Less mana means less ability to morph into strength. But yeah, I guess that's irrelevant given that this is going to be a strength morph.
We'll see what happens here. Exotic Deer will have to pull it out for his team. We have this. There's always the fight when there's a Chrono and a lot of big ultimates, so you can always pick some big kills. Although the other Titan and Slaughter are getting way too much out of this lane. Slaughter's gonna miss. Oh, Slaughter's gonna walk out of the Torrent. Ninja just wants to get some harassment on the board. Maybe get a pull going. Yeah, Kako finally going to get a pull going here. Drag this 3-minute creep wave down to the south.
He's not going to be able to get the stack off on the small camp, and he's not going to be able to pull through either. Maybe he can pull through to the mud golems towards the northwest, but
maybe he's doing that.
yeah.
Gold from my chest.
We'll see if it works.
Very contrasting to the previous game, though. We had a lot of blood
very
wings
nice.
in the early stages.
Use the impale to get them across. So that's one creep wave. The Knight is going to pull the creep wave further into the Radiant Tower. It's going to really help out for the EXP gain, and it's because it's nighttime. Support the offlaners may feel a little bit more afraid pushing forward. Although the other Titan is going to start setting up soon, he's going to force out the spin.
Oh, did he just cancel the animation there on Echo Storm? Can you do that?
You can cancel it, I think, right at the start. It's kind of like when Zeus spams ultimate and you get that noise. Oh no, Ninja!
Oh.
Get it caught out there and the arrow gonna land there. That's another kill. So he tried to do some shenanigans. Got himself picked off.
I think he might have been spotted out with that Slaughter waiting on the wings. But yeah, that rotation was definitely worthy for Friends. They end up getting a kill. They end up keeping their Mirana alive a little longer. Really well read that Kunkka rotation quite well, but he's back for more. He's not satisfied with the way that went the last time around. Gets that X mark off the Torrent. Instead to follow it up, there is a TP coming in, and that's enough to send Exotic Deer and Ninja on their way back up their slope.
There is Omni Slash.
But Nisha, top lane. I think the Morph's about to lose his life again. The anti-mage with the freebie there. This is looking very nasty
this
for Exotic.
Morphling is not working out. It's a very odd pick. I mean, the 4-second stun sounds great on paper against AM, but it's still very odd. Very odd.
Which is also, it's also why I'm wondering why does this have to be an offlane morph? If they wanted him just for the stun, couldn't they just run him as a support here and then pick up a more stable, sturdy offlaner?
I feel like they could have gone with jungle morph and gotten away with it. I think they didn't see that game.
Clearly they
Exotic
haven't. I mean,
Jet.
I haven't seen it either, man. I've definitely got that jotted down. I want to learn it.
Oh, Juggernaut taking quite a bit of damage. Ninja gonna be sitting on the bottom as well. So Kako still getting those successful pulls off. Very, very, very impressed by this so far. Denying quite a bit of the creep wave over. And Void able to mostly negate this creep damage with the Poor Man's Shield.
Alright, Sounds of Life and Ninja. Just gonna bump heads here up against each other, but this is when a lot of pressure starts building on the Kunkka and the line to make some plays towards mid. Speaking of mid, got an Invis rune on the Mirana. She's gonna fire up.
Oh, sick! That was quick.
I don't know if that was intentional, but it looked like she wanted to conceal the arrow with that leap. And
No, it was just more of the timing so that when the arrow hits, The reaction time for humans is like usually a second or something. So the arrow hits, stuns for about a second, gets the double star storm land. It's more than enough to kill after kill. Yep, and nope, now Chronosphere goes out. I'm not sure what damage is gonna aid in this. There is no Finger of Death. They stack the stuns. Oh no, Kakor get caught out. There's your crush. The punch in with the staple as well. And Supreme NY might be in trouble himself. The Slaughter, the Sonic Boom even helping there, but the Centaur returns the favor now. And now Supreme NY getting caught out. There's a Stomp there, looking for a kill. But the Torrent will bail out the Faceless Void. Otherwise, we might be seeing 2 kills there on the off lane. Now they will steal up this creep wave.
Yeah, this has to be demoralizing for alternate attacks. I mean, they blew a Chronosphere, couldn't find anything off of it. In fact, ended up losing one of their supports. And what should have been a dual lane that would have been hard to kill has actually ended up killing them and moving away. While the Morphling on the other side, I mean, if you're giving up kills on one side of the map and getting something else elsewhere, I guess it's fine. But this Morph has just been shut down hard by this anti-mage right now.
Yeah, natural counters. Also a matter of him having a bad start early, being under level and going strength more, so you can't really out CS him anti-mage.
Yeah. Well, Omnislash is online here for Exotic Deer. Perhaps they make something off of this. He's gonna need a TP though if he wants to catch someone off guard. That smoke should have been spotted. I think the animation should have come through in the lane. Ninja does get spotted out though as he walks in. And High Ground Observer paying dividends there. Arrow skimming past Ninja's head. All in all, the friends just controlling the pace of this game. I feel like if things continue as is, they're just gonna pull further and further ahead and slowly start taking towers. They're waiting for the dagger on the Slaughter, I believe. He's still quite a ways off. Chose to go for those early starter items, but top, they've jumped in once more.
Void's coming in.
Mana.
They should get him. Holding on the Void for now. Oh, gets it now. 1 to 7.
Close him up.
This kill score looking pretty bad now. 5,000 gold deficit. Slaughter. Threads already built up. And Mirana getting the solo kill in the Juggernaut. With that point booster, she's kind of out of range of the Omni Slash. And now he's gonna get caught out if he's not careful. The arrow's gonna fly. Takes a chance at it. The Void comes in, threatens a Chronosphere. But with the Grave, I don't think he's too worried about it. Morphling is about to hit level 6. So I don't think that's a real power spike point anyway. Because he might actually
really
be going
isn't.
for a waveform instead of ultimate. I'm not sure if he goes for replicate even.
Shadows take us.
We're gonna see a Moonlight gank attempt here perhaps. And Mirana gonna pop the Moonlight Shadow and move mid. No, they're just using it to dodge some wards and going to the jungle here. Slaughter gonna be leading the charge there. I really don't see what alternate attacks can do here. They're gonna try and group up. This is really the best move for them right now. Maybe just get some towers, get that extra bit of money going their way, but more so than getting towers, I think they need to pop those smokes and go find pickoffs. Because there is a lot of pressure building on them with that anti-mage free farming on one side of the map.
Oh, the other Titan's gonna get a big stomp off. Yeah, we're gonna find Ninja. Yep, Ninja's gonna take a nap, take a 5-second arrow, and they have that crack to follow through as well. And is there gonna be enough damage? So, no. Turns out the answer is no. So they waste a big ultimate. Honka will live. There's healing ward as well.
They've moved all 5 heroes towards mid, and the anti-mage is just getting closer and closer to that. Battle Fury, Slaughter's inching closer to his dagger.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
They're happy to sacrifice this tower after all, I think. I don't see why they wouldn't give this tower up. It's just a slow,
I don't even think it'll go
painful...
down if they manage to stomp off.
Is under attack.
But
You have
ET on
Supreme
the way
waiting in
back
the
home.
wings though. It's gonna jump in.
Oh,
Solo
Chronosphere
Chronosphere.
on to Dazzle.
Radiant's bottom
Did they get the kill though?
is under attack.
Yeah, okay, they do. They throw out a lot of stunts though. Supreme NY taking a nap now. Tier 1 is probably gonna fall.
Yeah, they're gonna get this tower, but it's still so much money going in favor of friends as well. It's 2 cores free farming. The biggest deal here is that the Slaughter's almost finished up his Blink Dagger. Sacrificing a tier 1 in order to get a Blink on your Slaughter just 11 minutes in. I think that's totally worth it for friends.
Yeah, definitely. The Academ's also about to finish for the Mirana. Halfway there. Oh, Anti-Mage getting cloned up, burning his own mana out. Yeah, I guess Morphling counters Anti-Mage that way too.
11 minutes, Treads Battle Fury. He's done really well for himself here.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, those 2 kills really helped out.
Alright, so Dazzle's gonna end up dying. He's gonna be the first to suffer from that 5-second stun. They will get a time lock off on him as well.
Oh.
One more hit ought to do the trick. It's got some time. They have the return coming
Lion.
in, but
There's no finger of death there, unfortunately for them, but sounds of life. Yeah, getting picked off, and now suddenly breath of life for alternate. Starstorm, double Starstorm, picks off the Lion. Did the calculations there, realized that he had enough. And Morphling
there it is.
looking for the pick off there on the Mirana. Do they have detection? Well, they're just gonna block off the Mirana.
Nope, she's just gonna casually stroll out of there while Slaughter waits to jump in if he sees an opportunity. He has that blink dagger, but he probably doesn't want to reveal it right about now. But again, space was created. Anti-Mage just doing anti-mage things, gets a tier 1 tower, ends up making it a 1-for-1 trade. In terms of towers at least.
Yeah, now they're gonna port out of there. Oh, Slaughter comes in with the crush, stops 2 TPs.
Alright, so Anti-Mage is... I'm assuming he's gonna go back for the Vlads here. He's picked up the Baron of Elven Skin, so no, he's just going straight for the Yasha, I believe. But it's... What does alternate attacks really do here? They're getting towers, sure. They're losing their own towers as well. Maybe the game plan here is just wait for Chronosphere and try and smoke every time it's back online.
Yeah, you can wait for Chronosphere, drop the ship,
I will not
stun
forget
someone
this.
for 4 seconds. There are a lot of things they could do. They just need to think if they really want to push without Chrono. But any team fight they win can actually transition into a tower because of how healing ward works. But
Yeah. It's not like they can't take this game late either, with a hero like the Void, with basically the best shutdown in the game. And of course the Juggernaut, who's not too shabby in the late game phase. Pretty much can one-on-one the anti-mage as well. I think it's a decent game for alternate attacks to slow down and take it late as well. But they're gonna smoke now. They have that Chronosphere online and will go hunting into the jungle. Probably want to get more than just an Elder Titan. That's what they're gonna commit on.
But yeah, a little too far. Oh, here comes the Slaughter. He blinks in there, gets pre-hexed there by the Lion. The Finger of Death will fly out. The Omni Slash as well. That's a lot of stuns. Mirana.
That's a lot of commitment for one Slaughter.
Gonna come out real good, fella. Get caught out as well. The Blade Fury is gonna spin. Dazzle. Grave himself. Yeah, probably have to grave himself. TP up maybe. Throws the Poison Touch out. Tries to get the kill there on the Lion. Will he get the kill though? The touch is doing quite a bit of damage. And he will not. I hear a Chronosphere going up far north. Looking for the Sound of Life. Stun comes out again. They push him back and they bring him down 7 and 8. Wow, those fights are really working out. The Morphling 4-second stun seems good.
Yeah, signs of life coming out here from alternate attacks. They've managed to find 3 pickoffs in quick succession, starting with the Slaughter. They might not be able to transition this into an objective.
Oh, another stun Dazzle.
4-second
stun, but he gets pre-hexed. Again, the double Starstorm though is doing so much damage. The Aghanim Scepter is doing work there. Supreme NY, can he jump out of this? He needs another 2 seconds. 1 second, Mana Burns coming out. Anti-Mage gets a big kill. 4 seconds on him though. Just be careful, Morphling. Trying to go in. There's the Crush. Where's the Crush? Stuns him at the last second there. The 11th hour. Morphling can pay for his life there as the Anti-Mage goes there and slits his throat. And 7 and 10 now, friends, getting the foothold back in the game there. A little bit of shenanigans going on earlier on, but now I have none of that nonsense. We'll have that Roshan gonna be attempted here.
That was. It looked like it was going to be a terrible fight for friends. You had the Slaughter blinking into an Earth Spike, getting stunned again while he was looking at a 4-man crush. But at the end of the day, the Anti-Mage does join the fray and gets 2 kills of his own, and now they get Aegis as well.
Now that they have that Aegis, 1, the Anti-Mage is going to be a lot harder to gank. 2, they can look to push and leverage it with some towers.
Yeah, now he's gonna get that Manta Sal online soon, so he can disjoint that adaptive strike stun if he times it well enough.
Kako. I just
think
like
this
to.
is. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I just like to point out how silly Alternate's lineup looks with 4 carry heroes or 3 carry heroes. But oh, Anti-Mage going in. He sees that Lion. Lion might want to stun on him, but you know, you gotta run out of disables before you get through that life pool of the AM. Nisha.
So I think this is one of those games where the anti-mage will eventually have to get a
Oh,
BKB.
Hex and Dazzle. There's the weave. Where's that leap forward? And oh man. Yeah, that's Mirana for you with the Aghanims.
And a double damage rune on top of it, just icing on the cake.
Oh, there's stun, jump crush, Ninja, got it caught out. There's 2 hits there. Very quick kill coming out here from the ET as well as the AM. So playing very aggressive there. Friends looking to close out this game with the Aegis if they can. Don't want to give alternate too much time to jump back into this game. And I think they're doing it right now. Anti-Mage has that master.
It's such methodical Dota coming out from Friends. Pick off objective, pick off objective.
I mean, a lot of these players are ex-professionals at least. On tier 2s, tier 1 teams. They're in the EU, so now they're like just a band of friends that banded together for a common goal. But cancelling that TP there from the Slaughter is like, never mind, I don't think you will be able to kill us anyway. Anti-Mage gonna start burning away his own illusion. Sleeps out Kako as well. Could have blinked onto him and manted him up, but not deciding to do so.
Alright, just your average everyday 3 carry high ground siege at 18 minutes, man.
Yep, because Stomp ready as well. So Supreme NY, he does have that Chronosphere. So be very careful with that dupe. Nice arrow block. And they're pulling out. Yeah, they're backing off. So they're not gonna go in for the kills anymore. Moonlight Shadow.
They're just not gonna risk it, I guess. They're so close to winning this game. They don't have any rush at the moment. Anti-Mage is just getting fatter and fatter. Mirana's picked up a Blink Dagger. I guess they just come back with a brand new set of toys and take a few kills and try and finish what they started. But at the same time, alternate attacks are not just taking this lying down. They've made some good moves. They've managed to find some D-walls in their own jungle as well. They are creating... Well, they're opening up the map a little more. They will be able to leave their base and get a little extra farm. It's what they do with the next Chronosphere that's really going to count. Because if they whiff that one, if they don't get any big kills on the back of that one, I think Friends just cruises to victory.
Yeah, the Anti-Mage is sitting at a 13k, cool 13k goal advantage. And wow, using the boat for CS.
What can you say, man? Desperate times call for desperate measures.
He must really want whatever he's building. Is it going to an armlet or blink? Feels like a blink. The arrow's gonna fly. Oh, it lands right on the Kunkka. Oh man, Ninja. Some things you just don't expect. Double Star Storm's gonna land and yeah, he gives up. That arrow. If I got hit by that arrow, I would be tilted to tomorrow.
Yeah, I'd be in low priority already.
But yeah, 7:13 now. Look at the teamfight recap. Just a singular kill. XP graph 7,005, 8,000 for the gold, as expected.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Well, the good thing is that Kunkka's not 2 levels, so he's going to respawn really quickly. But he doesn't have the ghost ship. He's going to get that in about 5 seconds as well. But Friends, knocking on the high ground for the second time this game. Coming in through a different entry this time though. There's even an observer ward just placed down because they know the tower's going to go down eventually. Just that extra bit of vision. Doing what they can on the anti-mage, but he's got a second life. He really doesn't mind taking a little bit of extra damage like this.
The Aegis is about to time out though, so he has to really go in. Oh, that's the crush to start. The arrow lands right onto Nisha as he jumps in there. Immediate disappearance there from the Morphling. Kunkka tries to buy back into the game. He gets something stunned, but that's your tier 3 tower down. The buyback's expanded. Exotic Deer uses his defense mechanism to try and push out the wave, but Anti-Mage
that execution brought a happy tear to my eye, man. That was so well done from Friends.
Oh, another big crush coming out here. Monovoid could come. There's a big arrow. The Chronosphere will buy some time, but Supreme NY forced to jump out of there. Double Star Storm knocks him low. And still, there's the Aegis. And this Slaughter is not having any mercy. The Aegis does time out, but they can't even kill him once. Here comes another big crush. The Starstorm to follow up, and goodbye Lion. Void just staying alive for a few seconds, but that's not really going to help out much as Nisha takes another arrow in the fountain. AFKs for 5 seconds. And now, tier 3 tower in the top lane. Could be contested as well. Stop hitting Moonwells, Anti-Mage.
Man, Friends is just out muscling alternate attacks here. It's gotta be so demoralizing if you're on the Radiant side. You're just getting arrowed in your fountain and getting hit with 2-man crushes every time the Slaughter blinks in at you.
Yeah, it's
not
more
much
bad
left for
positioning
Friends.
as well.
not too much left for friends here to do. They've just got to walk straight through middle lane and finish up on that barely standing tier 3 tower. It's about to keel over and die on its own right now. There's no fortification available, but it should be back online by the time friends team reaches the base once more. But I don't know. Again, Chronosphere is down for a good 60 seconds, and friends probably knows about this and can make a move.
Echo Saber Slaughter. Wow, that's disrespect coming out right there. Usually you need you want to get a 4-star for BKB, but the full disrespect coming out from Slaughter.
Right now, really.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a terrible build, but usually you want to get 4-star. It's kind of one of those games where you're doing so well as a mid laner, it's better to just capitalize and do more damage by getting a Dagon on your puck. Or something like that.
Well, if it's any consolation,
oh, they're
Void
gonna
has
wrap
a decent
around.
bit of form. He's got himself a Linken's as well as a Blink Dagger here, but that's an Abyssal Blade now finished up on the Anti-Mage. So one more way to trigger the Linken's. Not the most ideal, of course, but it is a way nonetheless.
Well, they missed their opportunity on a huge gank.
Why Linken's though?
Oh, it was build popularized by Winx Shadow on his Face's Void. Prevents a lot of the point target spells from hitting him, but this game only has, I don't know, Poison Touch and Slaughter. Chronosphere comes out on the Mirana. Will they be able to kill him? Yes, they will. I think with the Omni Slash, they will get him with 3 ultimates. Got him. Oh, they got him.
That's his first death in the entire game, though.
Yeah, it's a wicked 6 streak as well. So, but they don't have the ultimates to deal with this anti-mage push now. Slaughter, if he jumps in, looking for targets in the face of Void though. Oh no. Oh no.
This is just not happening for alternate attacks. Every time they get a sliver of hope, it's taken away by that Slaughter jumping in.
I think farming on the bottom lane was so dangerous. Should have known they were in the neighborhood.
Unfortunately, they haven't been able to walk too far out and drop those walls on their cliff, so they never really see friends coming in. They've got one really deep ward inside the Radiant jungle, which really isn't serving too much of a purpose at this point. It's not like the Juggernaut can go out there and split push without a Battle Fury. Not like the Morphling's really playing split push Dota either.
Oh, jump in again. Here comes Nisha getting mana voided up now. Oh, full mana though. Nisha gonna back off for now. Burn his own mana. But yeah, the Morphling having the strength morph there, gonna be tanking Lucky Stars.
I think there was a timely hit on that Arcane Boots as well from Ninja, so that gave him a little extra mana to come back in and not take any damage. But tier 3 is about to crumble. No fortification available now. No Aegis on the side of friends, however. They're still going to go for this. And with the bottom lane pushing in as well, this just makes their lives...
Oh, there's your crush again. Supreme, the arrow from the side there. Supreme dropping low, but the Earth Splitter will take him out. And now the Anti-Mage blinks in there with a bash. The Abyssal Blade's enough. Wicked sick. 8 to 20 on their last legs here is alternate. A lot worse than game number 1. And now the Illusion doing enough damage to take out the Slaughter, but that is really not enough. They buy back fully. Ninja once again getting caught by the arrow. 21 just doing lots of work with this Mirana. And if I was you, I would be really sad, says Anti-Mage. Exotic tier, trying to spin as much as he can out of this. But can't escape from your problems. It's the second Melee Rex will collapse in just 25 short minutes. And no, we're gonna start for Eul Scepter. Morphling's gonna land. Double Starstorm. There's your Anti-Mage going in there. The Mana Void is doing some damage. Not all the damage that they need, but there's a lot of heroes dying. A lot of buybacks coming out as well, but I really don't see it. I'm not feeling it. This 21k net worth. Kako trying his best. The Illusions take him out. Morphling. And there's your Chronosphere. He's gonna try and do some work. But is it gonna be enough? The Omni Slash will fly. He might get Mirana, but there's a grave down to the low ground of all places. Yeah, Death to Strike.
Not even
though.
that. Not even that is gonna go their way.
Oh,
no way.
And here comes the AM. What time
This
is
is
it?
just-
It's 3 AM. Ninja getting caught out. Yep, the boat. Try and bail him out, but no. Elder Titan is probably going to be a sacrificial lamb, but no, the Dazzle saves his life. Here comes the double Starstorm with that crush combo. Once again, they do get him at last, but Nisha is going to burn out all the mana here. They get the Morphling, the Dazzle just jabs him once.
Yeah, I mean, this guy has it hard-coded him to not crush anything less than 2 heroes in team fights. GG well played comes out.
There we
There's
go.
no sugar for
Finger of
man.
Death.
They got
Not going to
decimated
do
here.
enough damage. Prime Grave there. I got to say, this Dazzle Although it doesn't really matter, it has been a huge thing to get those graves all so timely. And Slaughter chases up a second Echo Saber, so yep, disrespect tempts too.
I want to say that the dude that played the Batrider was the MVP in game 1, and then this time around was the Slaughter. I think that's Yoku in the Slaughter. I may be wrong, but I think it is him.
Played really fierce, kind of feels like Yoku, but then again, this game was a curb stomp with some rather odd drafting decisions here. Trying to go for the strength morphling, but losing up too much in the early game to really capitalize on the 4-second stun. So yeah. It's 2-0. We're sad we don't get game 3. I'm sorry to keep you up so late. You know, I needed a friend, so to co-cast with me this one.
That's fine. I'm happy to be here, man.
It's great. You know, might even call you back for the games down the road. Never know.
For sure.
Yeah, but yeah, friends victory. Really not saying. Gotta say, I'm very surprised. I was kind of surprised in game 1 for a while, and then just sort of happened. Friends woke up, Alchemist ready, and they just went in. So with that, I'm gonna bid you all guys good night, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you guys are from. And thank you guys for watching Dota 2 Champions League, powered by Epic Esports events as well as Face It. I'm Lysander, this is the real CloudX, and we'll be signing off for tonight, and we'll join you guys again on the 3rd for Pro Dota versus Flipside. So yeah, stay tuned for Dota 2 Champions League on their Twitter, as well as my Twitter for more updates. So if you want to give my co-caster a shout out, go to DRealCloudX. His Twitter handles in the title, in the game screen as well in the top right corner. So give him your shout out, give him your love, and we'll see you guys on the 3rd. So be nice to one another. Thank you for watching. Much love and Kappa.